Coach. So, Coach, I want to talk to you specifically about a couple of your guys. I want to start with Trayvon Moehrig. This guy had a very good rookie year around the NFL. A lot of people prior to last year were talking about this is a guy who could take the next step, and he didn't. And I've talked to him about it. It's not attacking him, it's just he didn't. Why do you think that was, and what do you guys need to do to get him back where he was ascending up?
Yeah, well, I'll just tell you, last year's last year. It's a new team, it's a new focus, and that's all we're worried about right now. You know, last year's behind us, and Trey's working extremely hard this spring, and we're all just trying to get better at the things that we need to improve on as an overall group and overall defense. That's really it.
Okay, but I accept and agree with you that it was last year. But what things do you need to see from him to get him ascending?
All things. I mean, there's not one thing in particular. Every one of our players got to work on all aspects of their game, and that's really what we're focused on.
Was it a mistake to play Nate on the outside so much last year after being successful on the inside?
Yeah, again, last year's last year. You know, we've evaluated.
I understand it's last year, but it's a legitimate question. Was it a mistake?
I respect the question.
Yes, sir.
Last year's last year. And you know, I'm not here to talk about something being a mistake and not a mistake.
Okay, fair enough.
We're focused on where we're at right now and moving forward.
Do you perceive Nate this year playing more on the inside?
I couldn't make any comments on what Nate's doing other than Nate's working hard. That's it.
Marcus Epps this offseason, safety. What stood out about him? I guess as a free agent, what has he brought to the safety?
Yeah, I'll be honest with you. Marcus has done a great job since he's been here. I love Marcus. He's working hard. He's really bought into our culture and what we're trying to do. In terms of what stood out, you'd have to ask Josh and Dave. Who's in charge.
In terms of your familiarity with him as a player.
Yeah, I really wasn't. That was Josh and Dave. Doing the evaluations, but. Marcus, I love Marcus, and he's done a great job since he's been here.
Christopher Smith, a rookie that you guys brought in, experienced player at Georgia, played obviously one right there. What was sort of attractive about his game that you've noticed so far?
Chris has just come in and he's been a sponge. And he's working really hard, trying to learn, what the NFL is all about, and how he's got to be successful in it, and he's trying to learn our defense, and he's done that since day one.
Knock on him in the draft process was size. He's a smaller guy for a safety. At least from your vantage point, is that something that you envision him having to work around?
No, I couldn't tell you what the knocks were at all. I just can tell you he's done a great job since he's been here. He's working hard.
Sam Webb is a guy, Josh has talked about his affinity for him, a UDFA. What do you like about Sam Webb's game?
Sam just fits in with everybody else, to be honest with you. He's a guy that just doesn't say much, he just works hard. And Sam is just like the other guys, in the whole secondary. Right now, that's really all they're doing. We're trying to improve the best we can.
Coach, can you talk about Christopher Smith? Obviously, I talked to Coach Simmons about him, and what does he get in terms of being physically tough but mentally tough?
He's been trained a certain way, coming from a really good college program, and he's just taken what he's learned there and trying to apply it here and trying to fit in where he can get in here, and he's been working really hard.
In terms of